Hi, thank you for joining me on my channel. I'm new here on YouTube. My name is Jessie and I do DoorDash, Instacart, and other things like that. So I thought maybe I would take you along the ride with me. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I think today is like December 29th. And I'm going to be starting here shortly. I'm going to turn on Instacart here in just a few minutes and see what we get. Okay, so it's 11:04. I was able to get onto Uber Eats. At 11 is when some restaurants start to open. So it does start to get a little bit busier around this time. So we'll see if it lights up red. Okay, so we got that done in less than 25 minutes to make $11. So let's head back to our area and see how the rest of the day goes. I'll probably check back in maybe in a couple of hours and let you know where we're at. Okay, so it's 12:10. We actually got another one that's going to lead us back down to the area that I started at for $16.50. It is 11 miles, but like I said, it's gonna lead me back into the area that I want to be in. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I just dropped off that Wendy's order. The second one was a pickup at a place I've never picked up for before. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is an Indian cuisine place. That was nice and easy. Just got that dropped off. Took me 36 minutes. 2.8 miles, $10 for 7 to 8 items. You know what? If this will allow me, we will take that and we will deliver that. $10.39 for 2.8 miles. Let's see. Well, that was kind of dumb. An entire order that should have taken me half an hour is going to end up taking me about 45 minutes because there was a few things that they didn't have. So I had to make some replacements and then the customer stopped answering. So I had to make a couple executive decisions. But I had to wait an extra almost 10 to 15 minutes between having to wait out an approval timer for the replacements, which the customer never got to. So I had to run out that timer and then wait in line to check out after that. So hey y'all, we finally got something. It's 2:06, so it's been kind of dead, but we did get an Instacart for $37.75 to go 13.4 miles. We ended up only making about $8.98, I think it was, on that order for the liquor store. In this shop is not that many items, and it's at Target and Aldi, and normally they're decent. I should knock on wood, as far as having their stock. So we shall see. I'm gonna get those shoppings done, and when I get back in the car from both stores, I will let you know how that went. I've got an 18-minute drive to the first customer. So the majority of our miles, because it was 13 point something, but it's 9 point something to this customer. So I have a feeling the two customers are probably within a couple miles of each other. Okay guys, so I just got done with that second drop off. I thought it was going to apartments, but it was actually going to like a little complex into the, it's like a dog grooming place or something like that. So I don't know, maybe an employee was just getting their groceries delivered before they were going home tonight. I'm not really sure, but so the original payout for that was supposed to be $37.75, and I ended up getting $36.65. So just a little over $1 taken off for that. So no big deal whatsoever. Hey guys, so I actually ended up just taking a a Grubhub because they gave me, it's like $5.37 for like 1.7 miles. And normally I'm here at McDonald's, so I'm going to go in and pick up this order, and I will see you once I have it dropped off. Okay, so that was really easy. It ended up being pretty much across the street. I don't know how Grubhub said that it was going to be 1.7 miles because I can see the McDonald's. I literally just dropped it off. So that's awesome. I'll take that. Okay, so that didn't take too long. I actually just took another Instacart. It's for 2 customers. It's like $20. Let me see. Just over $20. $20.54 for 3.8 miles. It's right here at Aldi. It is a decent amount of items, but I'm pretty familiar with Aldi, so I'm pretty sure I can get that done relatively quickly. It's 43 items, 53 units. Typically, if that was at a different store, it probably would take me close to an hour to finish that. But I'm going to go ahead and bet on the fact that I can get this all done, bagging up groceries and all, in 30 to 40 minutes once I get in the store. So even with the 3.8 miles and 2 customers, I should still be able to get this done in about an hour, and that's $20 for the hour, and that works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this drive because it's quite hefty in traffic over here, but luckily I am not far from the store. So I'll get that knocked out, and I will check in with you guys again in a little while and let you know where I'm at. Okay, so got that shop done. It is 4:33. So like I said, I got that entire shop done in a half an hour. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I am 3 minutes away from the first delivery, and then they're on the 4th floor. So thankfully my wonderful husband bought me a wagon for Christmas, knowing that I have some difficulties when it comes to these types of deliveries and it being apartment buildings, because when you have to actually go into these apartment buildings and take elevators, which elevators are great, you don't want to have to take more than one trip. That's going to take up a lot of time, especially when it comes to having a lot of bags or heavy items, bulky items, which is another reason I don't do Costco. So I'm going to be at the complex here in a minute. I will check back in once I'm done. I did have to make a replacement and a refund, but I think because the price of the replacement was a little bit higher than the original item, it might make up for the one thing that I had to refund. So I will let you know when I get there.
There's construction ahead.